Stop the clock so we can slow it down. It's time we find our way to a higher ground. All my love is waiting for you to make a move. Stop ignoring boys' faces and get behind the groove. Cause the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm out of get slow. Baby, wanna lose control. Can't be tonight. I had to override. Set fire, burn it bright. Take your fire and hold tight. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in the way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in the way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Can't be tonight. I have to override. Set fire and burn it bright. Take your fire and hold tight.
Yeah, it's the young born, never short of the perfect. Steady dripping sauce, young, keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne neck. Ollie bang a body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked
It's
it.
the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm out of get slow. Baby, wanna lose control. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in the way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in the way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up.
I can't concentrate.
It's the pretty Sadiddy kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watching, so relay this back. Finna have it don't lock like a chokehold.
I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm letting go. Let go, but I'm letting go. Let go, but I'm letting go. Let go, but I'm letting go.
Yeah, and that's on Lamo.
Oh, boy, you know.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Summer is a couple months away, and I know you guys are gearing up to make a big splash with your content on Facebook, but let's pause for the cause. Oh yes, come take a quick dive with me. It's Oliver Twix here, back with another Twix tip on how you too can be a successful creator on Facebook. Today is all about reviewing your insights on professional dashboards, specifically post insights. My fave. Getting data is the best way to know how your content is performing. And when you know that, you can strategize better for success at a higher level. Go to Professional Dashboard and click on the tab that says Insights to access them. Once you're there, you'll see different types of insights. Today, we're only focusing on post insights. These metrics include cool things like reactions, which are the number of reactions on your post. Another one of my personal favorite metrics is engagement. Y'all need to know that. Engagement represents the number of reactions, comments, shares, and clicks on your post. Now, this is good information to know, especially when you have bonuses on your post, because you can see the data and thus make plans on how to be better, which in turn means potentially more money. Okay, ka-ching! And we know it's all about staying in your bag, okay? Professional Dashboard is literally working non-stop to make our experience easier. So head on over there and I'll see you soon.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Listen, y'all done caught me with my slip down. Baby, I looked down and I noticed my mic wasn't plugged up. So I said, ooh, let me try to hurry up and do it before I come on. But I plugged it in the wrong hole. 1 second, let me put it in the right hole. There. Perfect fit. What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twix here, your nerd boy cutie reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. What's up? Good. Back in the classroom today to discuss Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 8. With one of my favorite people in the entire world, excuse me, Quentin T. Harris, who the fuck is not here? Where the fuck is bitch at? Where the fuck is Q? Now, Q was in here yesterday. We said we're going to go live today. We're going to read the comments. Hey, Nicole, what's going on? Listen, y'all, share the live. Share the motherfucking live. We in here now. If I got to do this shit by myself, we just going to do it. Now, I don't be liking it. Ooh, who's texting me? I really don't be liking to go on live by myself because I'm going to tell y'all why. Maybe y'all can help me out. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I really can't organize my thoughts the right way. That's really the insecurity about me going live by myself. It's not necessarily on whether or not I can do it. It's just I enjoy it more when I can talk with somebody, when I can have a conversation with someone. I wasn't one of those only children who was sitting in the mirror talking to themselves. Who the fuck does that? I wasn't doing it. But yeah, it's something that it's a skill I'm gonna have to develop because I won't always have this opportunity to banter with someone. But while we got it, I enjoyed doing it. And so Q is on his way. He's coming right now. Listen, y'all, while we wait for the people to get in here, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for coming every week. Listen, even though these lives don't match up to my interviews, in terms of viewership, what I really enjoy about it is the numbers are consistent, which means there's a consistent audience coming here watching this, which as a data analysis tells me there is something here and that we should and could be growing it bigger. And I know I can grow it bigger because I've done bigger on YouTube, on my channel, and on other people's channels. We see the possibilities. We honor the possibilities. We are grateful for the possibilities, and it's the possibilities that give us hope to keep on going and keep on showing. And without further ado, one of my favorite people in the entire world, everybody, welcome to the classroom, Quentin Harris, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm well, my love. How are you?
I can't complain. When I tell you I'm so ready to key with you today.
Child, wake me up, baby, because I had a long night. I got to kick the coffee in ASAP. I haven't even been to sleep.
Shout out to Deshaun, not Snow, but Wilkerson. I really enjoy y'all's Housewives reviews. Keep the content going. I'm so happy.
Thank you,
guys so
Deshaun.
much. Thank
You look so cute today, Oliver. I like that.
Thank
I like
you.
That pop out. That's so cute. I remember a lot. I remember while filming with you, so many people were always confused about why you popped your lenses out, and you have to constantly remind them that there's a glare in the camera, and etc. when you film. So I just remember your glasses were like a staple piece to you coming on to reality TV, and I remember that was like the number one question when you came onto the screen. Why he always got his glasses popped out? And I remember it was so trendy. I don't know if I was already doing it because I used to always wear like big frames and stuff myself. I don't know if I ever popped them out or not, but I was always in love with big frames. So those are cute. You look cute.
Yeah.
Today.
Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate it. Yes, I popped my lens out because I work in front of the camera a lot.
Yeah.
And I just got so tired of that. Wasn't for you. That was for other people.
I'm about to say, was your hair way back there when you just did that? Your hair?
No, but I like being a mess. But I work in front of the camera a lot, often enough that I got tired of hearing people tell me that my glasses were causing a glare. And what happened that finally did it is when I did the T.S. Madison experience for WeTV and I had to do my green screens. We literally spent almost what felt like to me an hour trying to get the lighting right in the green screen room because my glasses were causing a glare until I said, just look, boom, boom, there it go. Now, let's go.
Now let's go.
Ain't no more glare. The glare gone. And ever since then, I always pop them out.
Thank you so much to Deshaun and her comments. Speaking of Deshaun, we might well go and talk about Deshaun Snow and Nene Leakes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't get a chance to watch the interview. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to watch it, but I like that Nene interviewed Deshaun, and Deshaun had that moment with Nene. I thought that was so beautiful.
You ain't missed much.
Oh my God. The only reason why I did not watch it is because, I do the same kind of content. Whereas I like doing deep dives with reality TV people. And I eventually, spoiler alert, do want to go down the housewife path where I interview a lot of personalities that have been on Housewives, both peach holders and supporting cast. And so I really did not want to spoil it for myself by watching the interview and then being like, oh, I don't want to interview Deshaun or, I don't want to reach out to her or something like that. So that's the only reason why I didn't watch it. But
Deshaun looks good. Deshaun
Snow looks good, bitch.
Good. She snatched. The skin is beautiful. She looks like she's in her like 20s or 30s. She looks
really good.
She looks really pretty. Shout out to her hairstylist Elijah who did her hair.
I would love if Bravo did a season of Girls Trip with only the housewives who have been on there for one season. Or like housewives who were a part of the franchise when the show and the network were not the juggernauts they are today. Yeah. Like bring back some of them OG Orange County housewives from like season 1 and 2 when the shit was a parody of Desperate Housewives and that's what they was going for. You know what I mean? Like
I've never seen Orange County, but I like the concept. I've never seen Orange County. I'll go there next, but I haven't seen Orange County.
Neither have I, but bring the girls back.
Oh, this is a fun episode. You ready to dive
into it? With your Gemini film shirt on. Now tell me again. What is it?
You said what?
Now tell me what is it. Now come again. What is it?
So be sure to
That
check
Gemini
out.
Films got shirts, baby. I ain't never getting no shirt at the other place.
I mean, yeah, I mean, and
Other than the ones I created.
I have multiple shirts. It's just my house shirt. I have a production. I have an actually on set shirt. Yeah, so shout out to Gemini Films. You guys check out Bad Boys season 10. We're currently on episode 2, and yeah, they're doing a thing over there at Gemini Films. So shout out to Gemini Films. You can catch the first episode on YouTube, and then the rest of the episodes will be on Patreon. So follow Gemini Films on all their social media outlets.
Can I say this before we get into Housewives of Atlanta? You know, we did a mini deep dive yesterday. Q and I did. I'm not going to go into specifics on what we were discussing because we discussed many things when we discussed. So there were many things on the table between him and I. But one of the things that came up in discussion very briefly, but I thought more about it today, and even seeing your shirt right now, it brings it up a little bit more in my spirit. Web reality is dying. Like, I remember a couple of years ago, like right when I got in it, web reality was like the thing. And I don't know if it is because more streaming services, you know, let me say that all over. I don't know if it is because there are more streaming services that provide more content, so people no longer have to come to YouTube to get their queer fix. They can go to Netflix and Hulu, and you know, now we have new apps like not Bad Boys, but Zeus, and now that's TV, which really honestly copy the web reality format.
I'm about to say we were the blueprints before any of those shows.
Now, no tea, no shade. A lot of that is the web reality format. However, they were smart enough to do a whole lot of things that the web reality girls were not able to do. Could not do, won't do, don't know to do, whichever the do is. It ain't been done.
And ain't gonna do.
Well, I don't know that. We pray the Lord strengthen everybody's life. You know what I mean? But web reality is not, and it makes me so sad because, you know, I tell people in every arena that I am in, I am an original web reality star. Like, that's how I got my start. That's where my roots are grounded in. And it's so sad to me to see not only the iconic shows that used to exist are now going down in like viewership, but also like, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, I'm really not. And I know coming from me, it's going to sound like I'm being funny, but there's also not any stars coming out anymore from the franchise. Now, not the franchise, but the genre. Now, I don't know if it's just because I don't pay attention to it anymore.
But I think at the time when we were doing web reality TV, a lot of us were peaking. Like there were, and across multiple platforms, just not the platform we were on. We saw people across the board peaking. Some of us were peaking in some capacity. Now we don't even know who's on anymore. I mean, back then you didn't have to watch the show to know who was a part of the web world. It kind of all gelled together, whether we were on the same platform, network, show. You kind of, especially in Atlanta, because it's such a tight niche, everybody kind of knew of each other in some type of way.
Yeah.
Now, people don't give a fuck no more. I think the people who were watching us, they're now grown, so they don't want to see like the same little kiddie shit that we used to do. And then now the people aren't as hungry or as interested or as interesting as we were. You know, back then we kind of made our show like a network show. These days, I think people come onto the show and expect the platform to do the work for them. When we were different, we went to the network and we worked our set personally and the network set. And so it made our lives more interesting. Now, a lot of these girls just come to the network and just sit and expect the platform to do the work for them. And that's why they're not interested.
I always laugh a little bit to myself when I hear y'all refer to these YouTube channels as networks. Because essentially that is what they are. You know, it is
I'm trying to respect the people.
It is. I know, but, you know, just as someone who's, you know.
I'm gonna give them that.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, it is a network. It is a network. You know.
Let me be nice while I'm giving them a little bit, because I go back to yesterday.
No, I'm just talking about in general in web
Go back to
reality.
belt.
This is
Go
not
back to belt to
specifically to
ass.
anybody.
Go back. No, it's for a specific something.
No, stand in your truth. Listen. I ain't gonna never tell nobody how long it take to get an op back. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. So yeah,
I don't got no ops with the people. You know, to God be the glory for everything He's doing. So,
girl, the girls in the freaking are getting their views up. I don't have no ops either.
oh my God, Jesus! I really want to do something though. I want to do something that I feel like really encompasses everything that I've experienced as a web reality star, as well as a media star that's worked in mainstream media.
Mhm.
Like, one, and I'm not trying to be funny. And again, I'm coming from a place of ignorance. I don't know how everybody operates their network, i.e., Gemini Films, or what was the other one called?
What was
You know what I'm talking about, right?
you talking about KL and them?
Yes. What was theirs?
Mm,
I don't know, but
I don't remember either.
Well,
The
I
shit
feel
so
like
deleted from my brain, child. I don't forgot everything.
yeah, I wish I could remember so I could shout them out right now. So sorry that my memory is
What
failing
is their
me.
name? They was in competition with us.
I don't remember.
I remember Charlie XL was on the show. I remember Tremel and a few.
Tremel was over there.
Yeah, that's how he got in the web world.
See, I never watched anybody else's show, so I don't really know.
Oh, which is kind of interesting to me. After I was trying to find a way to word it without doing too much, but bitch, this is why I love you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, listen. The girl got a word. You know, I'm never gonna knock a girl that words. You know, girl, get in where you fit in at until you know do what you got to do.
They've been doing things. They were doing
They were doing lives.
They were doing lives.
Let me tell you something about that Lauren England baby.
Yeah, I was just about to steal it too.
She would give you a little quote, baby. She would give you something that's just a little something.
So we'll give y'all a little insight to our inside joke. So if you guys remember, that had to be my season
3,
4,
episode 1.
That was my season 4 though, because
it was season 3, episode 1. Trust me, I remember.
Season 3 because it was my second season. You're right. So anyways, there was this one episode. I mean, there was this scene where I was filming with Lauren England. Those of you who are a part or fans of the old network that we were part of. Anyways.
I'll say it, Chasing Reality. I can say it.
Well, that's great for you. You guys be sure to check out Gemini Films. Right now we got Bad Boy season 10.
Brother, I'm gonna keep on praying. You're gonna say it one day. You can say it.
So while we were part of that network, I was filming a scene with Lauren England, and Gardini had got so mad at me, y'all. This is why I love and hate Gardini, because I'm mad at him right now. Well, I'm mad at him for a long time right now, for real. However, I ain't mad. Well, whatever. Anyways, Gardini, when we were cool, Gardini had got so mad with me because we were filming the scene, y'all, and so I did something across the table when I was in the scene with Lauren. If you got, I was at her hair salon, and I had did
her store.
I was at Lauren's store, at her new store.
A salon, you got to have paperwork for it to be a salon.
All right, bitch, not too much on my sister.
I'm just let me when I tell a lie.
We were filming at her establishment in the what was her business name? Don't let me lie. Anyways, we were filming that scene, and I had did something along the lines of this right here.
Girl, you taking forever to say it. So basically, Q and Lauren was talking about Gardini taking her LLC.
We weren't talking about Gardini.
Not her LLC, and they at the register. And basically, Q was telling Lauren that basically everything she doing, people trying to get at. But when he said it, his hands was on top of these papers. And it was just ever since then, it was just his hands on top of the papers while he was talking.
And they was moving and they was doing this. Yo, when I tell y'all Gardini had got so mad at me.
Baby. And then they did lives thing. I don't know where, I think that was at the reunion when they was asking Lauren about her beef with Troy or We Were Born or something, and Lauren was like,
They
"They
did
did
lie.
lives." Oh my God, this shit is
Subtle.
funny.
It was so for real though. Boy, when I tell you we die laughing, like, bitch, what? Alon, why are you mad at them? They did lies.
This shit is funny. You know, and we're gonna get off it because the people came here to hear us talk about Housewives of Atlanta. I'm just so glad I'm in a space where I can look back at that chapter and laugh. Yes, like I can laugh about all. Like I'm so glad I'm not like 90% of people who have left that brand, who are bruised, broken, and bitter. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, a lot of people who, I mean, it's the truth. Slap me when I lie.
Well, I put my hands behind my back. Keep going.
Slap me when I tell a lie. I mean, I'm just saying how the people feel. You know, I don't got no heaven, hell, or jail cell to put a bitch in. I'm just glad that I'm able to look back at that as well as many things that I've done in my life and my career and laugh. You know, I feel like that's the best blessing when you traverse something, especially a little trying, that you can look back and laugh. Speaking of only looking back to see how far I've come, let's get this started with who had me laughing. You like how Cynthia
Bailey cut up this episode.
Cynthia Bailey cut up this episode in the best way possible.
And it was so subtle and chill, but she cut up this episode.
Yo, let me tell y'all something. I laughed so hard, like screamed in this opening scene when Cynthia is talking to Angela and they are saying something about Drew being on the way. And well, girl, how long Drew? Y'all been saying Drew on the way? And no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Angela. Angela was like, well, I think this is a 35-minute flight, hour flight. And then
that was 3 hours ago.
Saying, when I tell you I'm so tired of Drew being on her way, I don't know what baby, that did something to me.
That was a good one, Cynthia. And I feel like you have to be like a Housewives fan to catch the foolishness because it wasn't like a funny, explosive moment.
No.
But just the wording of, "Ooh, I'm just so sick of Drew being on her way, child." First of all, if you know Cynthia, she has pretty much pat and chow. Like, she chow every other sentence. So the fact that she says, "I'm so sick of Drew being on her way, child." Ooh, that was so good. Because you think about a late bitch and you think about them always, I'm on the way, I'm 10 minutes away, but these are like big bitches, so they like catching flights. And that was 3 hours ago for a 37-minute flight. Like, that was so good, Cynthia.
It really was. And I think that moment really encompasses the magic that makes Atlanta so enjoyable because it's those little nuances that only the culture can give you. You know,
I'm about to say that's our lingo. That's
like Southern woman, black woman talk. Ooh, child, I'm so tired of Drew being on her way.
Because the bitch is late. You hear me? When a bitch says something like, "I'm tired of her being on her way," bitch, I'm tired of waiting on you. And when you get here, I'm gonna be so over you, bitch. You might well be back on your way back home when you get here.
And it was good when Cynthia said it. She looked behind her shirt. She said, "Ooh, child, I'm just so tired of Drew being on her way."
Like she was walking up or something.
Baby, that thing made me laugh out loud. Another thing that made me laugh out loud was the ending scene, baby. When Porsha got to pulling them lashes off. And Cynthia said,
and the wig adjustment.
Okay. But before that, Cynthia said, "Oh, now we pulling the lashes off." And Porsha said, "You know, we're breaking down."
We're breaking down, bitch. That mean girl, filming supposed to been over when I came to my room. Y'all supposed to leave the cameras in the hallway. But since y'all in here, bitch, good night.
I don't know what it was about that nonchalant. You know, we're breaking down. That did something to me. It did something to me.
I enjoy seeing Porsha and Cynthia together because I'm currently I'm rewatching Housewives and I'm currently on a season with Kim Fields, and that's the season where Porsha and Cynthia actually get into the scuffle on the boat where Cynthia kicked the shit out of Porsha.
Yes, she did. Sent that bitch flying.
It's so great to just see the longevity of their friendship and just where they come from. So that's what we enjoy seeing about the OGs and the vets, and especially
Yeah.
from Atlanta, but any city, but especially from Atlanta, we enjoy seeing that and just knowing how far they've come. That was a sweet and cute and hilarious moment.
Yes, it was. It really was. And this just further cements why I believe Cynthia is the perfect friend of
Mhm.
Housewives that we've always needed, you know?
Yeah, and Porsche
She,
was so thankful for her coming on the trip, because
she was.
there
Yeah.
wasn't no middleman. So Cynthia is playing her being over here this day and being over here that day. She's playing that card very well because she's not
Yeah.
like no team. She's just like team everybody.
Yeah. I like Cynthia in this role because again, to me, and again, I like Cynthia. This is not coming from a person who dislikes her. I like Cynthia, but I'm just giving my real opinion about how I view her on the show. To me, she's always lacked depth as a personality, right? And not so much because she didn't have it. It's just the depth she had to me just wasn't interesting enough to be considered depth, you know?
Yeah.
And I think with her now as a friend, it perfectly places the best parts of Cynthia. You
Yeah.
know, she's fun, she's a friend, she's a girl's girl. She has these quirky aside moments that add to the entertainment, but don't
She
take
done
away
been
from the
around the world.
story.
Yeah. So like
She done been around.
these new
She
girls don't
gives old
intimidate her.
school housewives. She's been there
Mhm.
for a good little minute. We like Cynthia. She's not confrontational. She ain't no threat to nobody. This is perfect. Like, she is perfect. She ain't no threat to nobody. Ain't nobody saw Saint on the call sheet and was like, whoa, let me gear up today. You know what I mean?
All right. NTM, and not too much. Rolly, speaking of that little sentence that you said, Rolly said that if you a baddies watcher, Rolly said that to Scotty on the reunion a couple of weeks ago. She's like, Scotty, you're not nobody to be afraid of, because Scotty was saying like, girl, I got your address. She's like, bitch, who are you afraid of? Who's scared of you to have their address? So that moment that you just said, it reminded me
You know
about
what I'm
Cynthia.
saying?
Like, girl, you don't intimidate nobody.
Ain't nobody on this cast looked at Cynthia's name on the call sheet and was like, ooh, child, let me put on my good lipstick, good heels, because I'm finna read a bitch.
Because I'm ready to read.
Because we finna get into it, or let me come ready. You know, ain't nobody saying, they said, oh, child, it's sent. It's sent. Let's go around and see what Sent talking about.
Not sent.
Renika said it's giving old school, effortless Real Housewives of Atlanta. I totally agree. Darius is watching. You
What
just
up,
asked about her
Darius?
the other day, yesterday.
I did. Darius, I owe you a phone call. I have not forgotten about you. I owe you a phone call, but I've been doing the work on my end, so I will call you soon.
Yes, call. And Helena D says, I just really enjoy the two of you. Hashtag dynamic duo. Thank
That's
you,
a
baby.
beautiful name. My mommy's name is Selena, so I love Helena.
Really?
My mama's name's Selena. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Selina, not ENA like the celebrity, but Selina.
I know that's right.
Oh my God, you know what I enjoyed about the opening of this episode? Shamia coming in and singing her little country song. I am really enjoying Shamia. I hate to go backwards, but Shamia and her little country song was so, you didn't like it? I love the opening of the show when she was doing
It was cute.
I loved it.
I'm ready for something else from Shamia. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready for something else. You know, okay, we know
just
she's
walking around bopping, being silly. Did you see her
with
doing
this
the
short
line?
cut, you know what I'm saying? And her rich, fine African husband and all her land and acres and all this. Okay, it was great.
And he's so great. He's a great man.
Amazing, and I appreciate it. But I need Shamia to slap somebody. I need her to pinch somebody. I need her to do something. I need her to pinch Angela nose or do something.
I'm about to say she just was talking about that lady nose like 2 episodes ago, so Shamia needed to calm down a little bit.
I need Shamia to do something because
you needed to crank
I'm not gonna lie, she's fading a little bit for me, and I don't like that for my friend. But she's fading a little bit.
Well, hopefully when Phaedra come around, Phaedra will crank her up, because you remember her and Phaedra had a little situation back in the day.
Hook me up with an African girl. Hook me up with an African girl.
She ain't like that, Phaedra. I don't remember what the hell was her and Phaedra even arguing about back in the day.
Child, you know that's when Phaedra was round up with Porsha, and Phaedra was talking about Shamia, and Candy was fucking, and then
she was like, Shamia. Oh, that's when she did that. Oh yeah. So hopefully this will crank Shamia up a little bit. Faye coming back in a few
Something
weeks.
need to happen, because them getting on Angela Oakley just not gonna cut it for me. You know what I'm saying?
And if you remember yesterday when I told you, I enjoyed this episode, but even Angela's walk off wasn't big. When she left the trip, and we'll get to that at the end,
Yeah.
it wasn't like boom, so big. Like, so the ladies are gonna have to crank it up a little bit, because right now it's just kind of, I think everybody's kind of fading, because last week's episode was a filler, and then this latest episode was okay.
Was a filler.
It was okay, but it wasn't like 10s across the board. It wasn't like so entertaining or so dramatic, or my heartstrings really weren't pulled on in such a big way. So it was kind of like a, okay, what's next?
Yeah,
Porsha want no good host.
I think, child, Porsha ain't nothing good this season at all. It's just real hard with Porsha this season.
Don't
Now,
wear
the
her
only
out
thing-
yet. We're gonna wear her out later. Don't wear her
Okay,
out.
we're gonna wear her out. We're gonna wear her out. Well, actually,
coming
no.
up next.
It's now time to wear her out. No, it's time to wear Porsha out. It's time to wear Porsha out. I want to.
I'm so sick of Porsha.
Okay, I'm so sick of Porsha and Dennis and his hot dog. It's just getting on my nerves.
They all,
okay, y'all.
Dennis and Ralph getting on my damn nerves.
This is what I want to know, and I'm breaking it down this live. I'm going out of order. We're going from least to biggest beefs this episode. We're gonna start with the biggest beef, hot dog there is. That's Dennis and Porsha, right?
Hot dog,
Okay. With a little sauerkraut on it. Ew. Porsha gets a phone call during production that says it has been confirmed Dennis is filming with other women, i.e. Drew, on the show, and Porsha is now upset. So I want to ask y'all, whose side are you guys on after Porsha receives this news about Dennis? Are you on Porsha's side or are you on Dennis's side? Q?
Dennis didn't give a fuck. Porsha had that conversation with him in the car about not filming. I think the credits or the little a third below has said like 3 months later, Dennis was filming again in the studio. So he didn't give a fuck about what Porsha had to say regarding him filming.
Clearly he didn't give a fuck because he kept doing it.
Multiple times.
I'm
not team anybody.
I get Portia's anger. I totally understand her. I understand her anger. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally get it. This is my baby daddy and my ex. He been in my coochie. And you on the show that I'm working on filming with other people. I get it. I understand it. I totally get it. I just wish, for Portia's sake, she could grow to a place to where it isn't a trigger for her that is so visible. Like, I wish she could some sort of way in real time figure out how to triumph over it and not it be this big undoing to her energy and to her experience and to how she's showing up in the group. Like, I wish she could get to a place to where she'll be like, okay, that's what Dennis chose to do. Okay.
She's been doing this for too long for her to be acting like this. I feel like she overreacting a little bit. Like, I understand, because I remember.
Oh, no, bitch. I know you talking about nobody overreacting, girl, because when I was on the show with you and your man was up in question, girl, you was worse than Porsha, girl.
I was about to say, now I do understand Porsha, because we just had this conversation yesterday about.
Yes, and I get her too, because a couple years after that, when you was on the phone with mine, girl, I was going to kill everybody. So I get it.
It's like, I understand, but it's just like Porsha been doing this for so long. Like, okay, when I was on my show and I was like, okay, if y'all trying to bring on so-and-so, I'm not doing it, because I was talking to somebody at the time I feel like it was going to go far. So I get it. However, girl, what Dennis gonna do? I mean, if you see them doing something dumb on the show, that's his dumb ass fault. I feel like he's not really doing anything. I mean, he's on the show, of course, but they just in the studio, regardless if they feel like,
girl.
Yeah, like, regardless if you feel like they got a little something going on. Porsha, you can clearly watch the show and see what's going on. Do you think if Porsha and if Dennis and Drew has something going on and the cameras were around, they're not gonna show it? Come on, Porsha, clock in and read Drew for filth and go on about your day. But don't stay there. She's staying there and lingering in it.
Yeah.
It's a continuous thing. It's going on and on and on, and we don't give a fuck no more.
And I know she can't see this in real time of filming. You know, everything we're discussing right now is post production, and when the show is out, we can see it. And so hindsight is always 2020. But at
Mhm.
the point at which your estranged husband that you're in a divorce battle with currently has basically gagged you from being at the house and really kind of talking about it. Drew and Dennis D&D just ain't the way to go. You know, it's just like I would have wanted Porsha to find something else to do this season, considering the fact that they really presented it as if she was going to be the anchor this season, as she was the one to watch. She's, you know, she's the centerpiece. She's the anchor this season. She's not anchoring nothing except for that go naked on her forehead.
And she ain't promoted that. We ain't seen her go naked commercial. We ain't seen her go naked nothing this season.
We saw her go naked meeting. See, you don't remember. I remember it because I remember her cousin was in
when the cousin was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Girl, Porsha, and she was talking about Dennis the whole time in that damn meeting. She was talking about no damn go naked. It wasn't no hey guys, we have a go naked. We're in Bronner Brothers this year. We are the hair for Bronner Brothers. You know, that's a big move. Or hey guys, we got shit going to CVS shelves. That's something to meet about.
Yeah.
You know, hey guys, I don't fucking know something. But child, that shit Porsha had going on. She was talking about Dennis the whole time. I didn't want no meeting. That's why I couldn't remember what the hell you were talking about.
Let me see. Helena D said Porsha and Dennis still like each other. This is the real issue Porsha has. The chemistry that Porsha has with Dennis is undeniable. And listen, I totally agree.
Agree.
I kind of agree that Porsha still kind of like Dennis.
They need to get back together.
I would love if Porsha and Dennis got back together, honestly. That would make me happy.
I agree with you, Helena. Their chemistry is undeniable. Like, you can't. Didn't they just do like a cooking show together or something the other day?
I didn't go that far down the web scroll.
I saw that across my TL. I didn't really click into it because it's Porsha and Dennis. So I didn't listen. I didn't want to listen to a bunch of silliness for 30 plus minutes. So I just.
Girl, speaking of silliness.
What you got going on over there?
Girl, I'm looking out my window. Girl, why the 500 done bust? And it's just water. Just a stream of water just going down the road right now. I really wish I could take this thing off and show y'all. It's just a gush of water. Like, oh, it got bigger.
Just hood.
Girl, somebody finna get fired because this water bill finna be crazy. When I tell you there's water everywhere right now.
Not a white refrigerator.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a video of it right now and post it in my Insta story, baby. It is just the water is everywhere.
Girl, pack up. Let's go find you a home.
Okay. Girl, she already packing up. She already packing up. She already packing up.
Ain't God good? I remember I used to stay in Philly. I used to get in trouble a little bit when I was younger. So I had to stay in Philly with my grandmother for a couple of years. And I remember they used to go outside and crank the fire hydrants up. So that's like a up north hood. I say it's a hood thing because that was their only waterworks, was to cut the fire hydrant on. That was like illegal. So it's a hood thing.
Oh, that's so sad. I grew up in Florida and we had a water park called Water Rapids. That was in West Palm Beach, I want to say. It was like an hour drive to get there. But baby, she was the tea.
Y'all had fire hydrants?
Yeah, but we wasn't playing in the water, not in our cul-de-sac.
I was always watching. I ain't never play in there. Why your camera keep freezing?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, your camera is freezing boots. Is Oliver camera freezing to y'all or no?
It may be. Derry said, I think she was just strapped. Everything she thought she'll be filming was taken away, and then worried about what Dennis might be prompted to reveal because these producers is messy. Now, I do agree with that. But you got to be a little bit. You got to be ahead of the game.
You got to be your own producer. As a talent, I'm sorry to cut you off. As talent, you have to be ahead of the game. You have to be your own producer. You have to go into the season knowing what you want to do, what you want to promote, regardless of what my personal is going to do and pan out. I already got these things in place. Every scene you're going to see something. The only thing Porsha got stripped away was her damn house. outside of that, what else did she get stripped away? I ain't seen shit from Go Naked.
And she was mad at Drew, who was gonna do a photo shoot at the beginning. Well, she should have let Drew do that. At least Drew was worried about the content and the product.
Girl, that's what they discussed in the meeting. Firing the influence who want to work. Just another stupid ass bullet point in that meeting. Just another dumbass bullet point in that meeting.
Ain't that silly? I don't want to penalize Porsha for not being our version of smart when it comes to reality because maybe she just didn't know. But I totally agree with what you said. Like when you do reality TV, it's really, unless you know there's going to be more seasons, it's really like a once in a lifetime chance to do something, you know?
Put something
and
out, something.
Even if you know you coming back next season, TV and media is still such a currency in that. At least that's how I view it, Q. You know, when I'm on TV or I'm doing something in media, I'm viewing it as a moment to it's currency that's been given to me to make money, if that makes sense. And so I'm just not gonna just show up in a scene and just sit there and be like, oh girl, we're gonna find something to do.
I'm gonna have on a Dreams Are Real shirt, a hat, a pair of glasses, chapstick, something. It's gonna be something promoting me in some kind of way.
It has to.
And that is that's what's getting on my nerves with Porsha, because you're a vet. You're a vet at this point. You know these things. So sorry, dears, we can't side with you with you in this Porsha foolishness right now. Porsha is just on here just giving us a bunch of nothing this season. And speaking of giving us nothing, here's Drew.
Oh God. I want to know, was Porsha's response to Drew at the table enough for her to get up and
say I'm leaving?
No.
Drew showed out and it got on my nerve. I don't know what type of performance she thought she was putting on, but it was not giving. I don't know. These little storm outs are not working for the girls this season. Drew's storm out looked so performative. It didn't hit. I feel like Porsha, you got your ass on the plane. And flew all the way over here if Porsha didn't want you here, bitch, you know she would have checked your ass at the door and be like, okay, girl, you know you're not coming up in here.
Time to go.
Why wait until dinner to bring up this lame ass? Do you got a problem with me being here? If she had a problem with you being here, babe, you wouldn't be at the dinner table. Oh, well, I'ma leave because she gave me a half ass. And our Porsche response was stank. What'd she say? Oh, you straight?
She's straight.
Now Porsche response was so fucking stank.
It was very stank.
It was so stank. However, Drew, you see she's sitting there dealing with an attitude. You see her sitting there going back and forth with Angela already. Why insert your bullshit into it? Just sit down and shut up. It was so it flopped to me. I didn't really care for Drew leaving. Angela's storm off was a little weak too. We're gonna get on that in a minute, but yeah. I understand why she stormed off. It just didn't hit. It didn't stick. She should have went out the door knocking some shit over or something. Her and Kelly standing at the door having a damn conversation. I would have cussed her smooth out. Okay, this is the moment. Bitch, you over here, let me go ahead and give it to you. Now she did okay, I'm not gonna be fake with you. But bitch, if you gonna turn up and storm out, give it to the girls.
Yeah, like at this point, I want somebody to get some cinnamon and just blow it in the scene and watch everybody nose go crazy. Like at this point, you know?
Just set some shit off.
Just set some shit off. Just have everybody sneezing. And
just start sneezing. Who can't sneeze, that's who's gonna leave. Who can't sneeze.
Yeah, because they're gonna blow back out the door. All that pressure build up. I think Drew is trying too hard to be Porsha's friend at this point. And it almost feels like maybe production is pushing Drew to try to do something with Porsha. But it's like, girl, how many times she gonna tell you to kiss her ass and climb a tree? How many times she gonna tell you, girl, I don't want to fuck with you?
Now she's straight. Because when she's
straight.
If she would have said she's straight to me, bitch, I would have launched a drink down there.
You would have really?
Bitch, if we're gonna take it, then let's go ahead and go there. That's where I am in my life now. If I was to do reality TV again, bitch, if we're gonna go ahead and do it, let's do it.
It's so funny you said that, because after we had our talk yesterday, I was like, if I was filming that show again, my first response would be with somebody, okay, so what you want to do?
So what you, bitch, let me tell you
what you want to do.
Let me tell you something I would have tore your ass up about. Do you need 60 seconds?
Bitch.
Bitch, I would have grabbed you something. See, I would grab you so help me God. Okay.
And you want to know how serious I was in that? Like when I tell you, in that moment, nothing about me was trying to be funny, an asshole, a jerk, trying to read her. I literally was thinking to myself, bitch, you need 60 seconds because girl, you finna lose it. This
Girl,
little chicken chalupa finna bust.
the way my whole soul would have just left my body, and the way the heat would have came from my feet and came to my head and came to my mouth so quick, Oliver. If you would have asked me if I needed 60 seconds, I need every second. Matter of fact, stand up.
That is so funny.
I need that. Like the Now That's TV girls, I need that.
Yeah, I need that. I need that. Girl, it's just water all over these people's feet. It's crazy.
So did somebody hit it? Did you hear somebody hit it out there?
I don't know what happened,
but it's just water.
It's just water everywhere. And this just has made me realize I didn't know I lived on an incline. Like I live on a little hill.
You live on a little hill, boy.
I didn't realize that. And so I'm just looking at the B down here, and it's just people see cars just drove by, water just splashing everywhere. It is bananas.
Even the aquarium is on the hill, and then all of that's hills over there.
The hills have eyes, I guess. I need Drew to say fuck Porsha at this point and go about her business, like, because it's getting on my fucking nerves.
But I need them to really give it to each other. They keep just tiptoeing around it, and I feel like they half-assing it. Like, give each other the cuss out somebody need, and we don't even know why y'all mad at each other, because y'all was once prayer partners last year.
I mean, we know why they mad. Like, I mean, the reason why Porsha is mad, I totally get it. You know. And if Drew said she talked to Porsha about it before, I totally get it. We in episode 8 and we still here. We need to move a little bit further past this. Like we need to be.
Even Drew said Ralph is upset with her. I seen that
in the episode or recently.
I seen it recently. I don't know if it was in the episode or not, but she was saying like how Ralph is mad with her about the whole Dennis situation, and Porsha is mad with Dennis about their situation. So both spouses or ex-partners are mad about them hanging out or whatever they got going on.
Everybody's silly.
So all four of them is silly. And it's so crazy because Porsha and Drew actually remind me of each other. They're very similar.
Silly.
Very much so.
On to some more silly shit. Brett versus Angela, everybody. This is one of the most dumbest feuds this entire season. It is so dumb. It is so dumb and stupid. But Brett and Angela were going back and forth this episode as a fallout from the little brunch that they had.
The lemonade situation.
Do you feel like Brett's feelings and understanding of Angela and what happened at the brunch is a accurate representation of what actually happened?
Repeat the question.
Yes, it was a lot what I just did. Do you feel like Britt's feelings about how Angela conducted herself during the brunch is a real genuine, authentic representation of how Angela actually was in those moments?
No, because I feel like Angela had valid questions, and I feel like Britt's turn up was unwarranted. I felt like, and I said this in our previous recap, I felt like she came to the brunch looking for an issue. She came in being negative. She came in looking for a problem. It don't matter whoever the hell it was. I felt like anybody could get it. So it don't matter who said anything to her. She was ready to argue with anybody, and she was damn sure gonna argue with you.
I agree.
And she damn sure gonna argue with you if you had anything negative or anything positive to say or anything to say about Kenya, which is everybody's friend. So no, I feel like no, her reason for wanting to be mad or with Angela, whatever the question, no.
I totally agree. I don't think I won't say she deserves to be upset, but it's like, okay, Eddie, be fair in this. All right. I do not feel as though Britt's feelings about Angela are a fair and authentic representation of Angela in that moment. From what I saw in watching the show, I did not think for 1 second Angela was trying to be antagonistic, malicious, or mean towards Britt. I don't believe that. From what we saw on the show, when Britt brought up the fact she had lost her license, a person who claims to also be an expert in the field had questions.
Angela was clocking that T.
And Angela didn't even clock like that. Angela said something like, by what means or like how, something like that. And Britt immediately was like, well, don't you see? Aren't you reading the fucking room? Aren't you reading the room?
Yes.
Like, she immediately started going off on Angela. And so, in my opinion, I feel as though Britt was already on the defense and Angela just said the wrong thing that sent her into a tizzy. That's what I believe.
Yeah, because she snapped on somebody else at that table too. Miss Britt, Britt.
I believe it was Drew.
Yeah, maybe so. It was Drew.
It was Drew.
Whoever asked about King, and she snapped on their ass.
Yeah. I don't care for this Britt versus Angela because it's really rooted in nothing.
It's a weak argument. It's a weak argument.
And they're arguing about something that I don't give a fuck about. You know, like I don't like. And I get Britt. Let me go there and say that I get Britt. You know, I don't know where I would be if I stood up at an event. I'm thinking I'm finna go, you know, bitch, I think I'm going to candy coated factory motherfucking launch party. And then the next thing you know, Esther, her assistant, comes around the corner and be like, here go Oliver busting it open. You know, X, Y, and it show. I'll probably be scarred too. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be really upset. You know, and I can, even though I feel like Britt brought a lot of that on herself, I also understand from her perspective being shamed this way. I get it. You know, I totally get it. I just wish Britt was a little bit more emotionally mature to
I was about to say,
delineate her feelings. You know, like, yeah, you can feel like this is wrong and people should be supporting you. Yeah, I get it. But you also have to respect other people's feelings, i.e. Angela, and I think half of the cast where they feel like, yeah, this wasn't right, but you also have a part in this happening.
Yeah, and Kenya was our friend. That's one. And then, like you said, she had a part in, she played a major part in the way things went down. And this is how I feel. Kenya's gone now at this point. Stand in your shit. Be the baddest bitch in the room. Like,
yeah, fuck the hoe. You got the hoe out. Still fuck her.
I'm about to say it happened. She's gone. Like, stand in your shit and be a bad bitch. Like, I would show up to scenes giggling if it was me. You know what I'm saying? If I got a bitch out the room, got a bitch out the house, everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be the big dog. Oh, girl, giggling.
Okay, the big dog isn't doing much now.
No, ain't nobody no big dog.
No, the big dog is the person who holds the check and who signs it. That's the big dog.
For real.
Okay, if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Okay.
Who next on the list? Baby, Porsha, and Angela.
Another weak argument. But you know what? Angela deserves a little licking behind this one now.
But I feel like it's not Angela's fault.
It's production fault.
I feel like it's production fault.
It's production fault. Angela, she just
went along with it.
She a newbie. She's silly. She can't. You know, newbies can't say no because you know I'll tell a motherfucker no in a heartbeat. I'm not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. You're not gonna have me looking crazy. But Angela, the producer said, "Girl, we need Porsche to get to this trip. Make a call."
Drew.
We need Drew to get to Porsche's birthday trip. Make a call, Mrs. Oakley.
Was Angela wrong for inviting Drew?
Yes.
I think it was a misstep.
I'm about to say we just gonna keep it a buck, and we not thinking about entertainment and like we thinking about a bitch inviting a bitch on our trip, on our birthday trip that wasn't invited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire that bitch up. Yeah, you're wrong. So like, we're just talking about the show. Angela was wrong. Point blank period.
But I just don't think Angela has bad intentions. You know, like I don't get that from her.
She knew that was gonna start some shit.
Did she know it was gonna start some shit? Sure. But I just don't think And I just don't believe Angela invited Drew knowing, oh, this finna get some shit started and this is what I want. Like,
Because they were once friends.
Like, I really believe Angela was like, okay, the producers want me to invite Drew. Porsha did not say she couldn't come. There was a conversation that Porsha and Angela had where Angela felt confident leaving the conversation that inviting Drew was okay. So, I don't think Angela really thought that inviting Drew was going to do harm. Like, I really think she really was coming from a place of, girl, we filming the show. I didn't check with all parties involved. Ain't nobody finna kill each other, girl. Let's go get our check. You know what I'm saying? But if I was Angela, I would have never allowed the show to put that on me. Oh no.
Drew showing up, Lord, and then Drew ain't stay long. She come down there getting on everybody's damn nerves.
Child. I want to know if this caught your attention at the table when Angela, during the back and forth with Drew, brings up Kelly's question to Porsha from episode 1. I thought that was so weirdly placed. I didn't get that.
Silly. I didn't get it either because the fans want to know. The world would like to know. I'm like, first of all, I hate when they break fourth wall like that. But also, that had nothing to do with the conversation at hand.
It wasn't a good look for Miss Angela.
Just looking for a reason to argue.
That's what it gave. She was just looking for a reason to argue.
They stuff falling flat. I don't know if the producer's saying like y'all need to crank it up tonight, or y'all need to turn up, or y'all need to do something. Because Carlos King used to get in there and work it like that. Like the Orange County girls is eating y'all up. Y'all need to whatever. So they used to step it up. These girls is taking the critique the wrong way, and they're handling it the wrong way.
Yeah. Angela bringing up that comment, Kelly's comment to Porsha, was just so distasteful for me. As someone who's been really enjoying Angela, I felt like it was a deflection, from her answering why did she bring Drew, and answering that and sitting in that and addressing that. But then Kelly, who been minding her business, chilling and cheesing around there trying to drink her drink, you know what I'm saying? It then got pulled in. It's like, well, how I get in it? Yeah, that moment from Angela was a little weird, and I did not like it. But considering the fact I'm chopping all this up to production just needed to move the story along, I'm just gonna chop it up to poor producing and not Angela being all the way messy.
Another poor producing moment. Why the hell was the cameras not rolling? They out there at the pool at 2 a.m. Why didn't the cameras catch Porsha talking about that lady's husband?
I mean, the production people got to go to sleep.
Not really.
No, yes, they do. Union-wise, them hoes got to go to sleep.
Well, that's why you have producers and stuff in rotation. I've been a part of cast trips, and it needs to be a rotation. Somebody got to be up.
No, we need to be off.
Somebody got to be up because we
got to be off now. Now, if I done gave y'all all this, we need to be off. I need my me time.
But I just feel like that was a poor producer moment, and it was a poor. It led up to a poor walk off from Angela.
Q 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yes, that's prime time for Cass. That's prime time.
Okay, now granted, I feel like the Housewives producer should be smart enough to know that the real shit go down after dark?
At least have some cameras up. At least have cameras.
They should be smart enough to know, that shit gonna go down. Especially Porsha back on the cast. It's gonna be a whole lot of drinking and Hennessy and coochie grabbing and somebody gonna do something.
I'm about to say, and Bolo grabbing. Remember her and Bolo late nights.
Anytime Porsha been on the cast, somebody done did something.
It's been a whole lot of.
That we gotta whisper about and be quiet. And you know what I'm saying?
It's either Porsha knocking somebody out in the alley that we ain't see, or she around there hunching on Bolo that we ain't see, or once she grabbing coochies and grabbing boobs or something they had going on, or threesomes. It was a threesome. Who had a threesome with Bolo and Porsha at the house?
Now the people say Tanya was over there, and that's why Tanya got off.
Oh, Tanya, that's my girl. I remember Tanya.
And then Tanya and that man ain't never get married after that. But listen, I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know.
They was together for a long time. He ain't married Tanya.
And he married her. And then after she came back from Bolo, it was YOLO after that.
Really? They're not together anymore?
At least the last time I went and checked, they
Child.
ain't get married. Let me tell you, that Nene Leakes would tell a joke, but she never gonna tell a lie. She never gonna tell a lie.
Tanya was my girl. I love me.
Tanya was my girl too.
I like Tanya in real life. She was
Me
so
too.
sweet.
What were we talking about these hoes this
I
week?
don't even know how we got to Tanya, child.
Angela.
Oh, Porsha head ass.
Oh, Porsha. Somebody. Angela, Porsha, somebody. Do you feel like the girls are ganging up on Angela a little bit? I think they are. It's giving Mean Girl Group just a little bit. Oh, hold on. I know what I was gathering you about. Hold on, before we get into that. Now, Q, I know you want to capture stuff, but I know you coming from a producer side. I'm coming from a talent side.
Now
we
we're
need
going
a
to
break.
2 a.m. Now we're going back to 2 a.m.
We need a break. Like I need to pull my hair. I need to, or I'm gonna leave your set and go somewhere else. Like
I'm about to say, go to your room.
Most definitely.
Go shopping at the mall.
When we did, when was that? The Netflix people, they gave us breaks. We had breaks where it was no cameras, no audio, everything was down. They let us have off.
It ain't
the
never
WeTV
down. It ain't
people,
never
they let
all
us
the way.
have off. No, we need to be off.
We there to film and work, baby. We there to work.
Yes, but we also need to be off. We need time off. We need to be off.
Off.
We need to be off. Yes, off. And you know what? And I understood Porsha in that moment when she was like, "I'm not on camera right now." Like, girl, I don't want to work. Being on camera is a job. Like, that is a job.
I get it, but something was happening.
It's
They gotta talk about this lady's husband. She had to pull out her
You know
own.
how many things your ass did on camera that I'm pretty sure you don't want to be seen on camera. Then when your ass was off,
not talking about nobody's husband. That's why the lady pull out her own damn phone. She's, the people ain't recording. I pull out my own damn phone and record, bitch.
You remember we was at the Honey's Hut for my birthday, and then the people they started pulling out the phone, and I still have that footage.
Oh, yeah, because you said no recording.
Oh, now see how the people do. The people talked about my internet, and now they gone. You see that? The people saying I was going in and out, and now they gone. Now they gone. Oh, he bad.
That was a crazy night for your birthday because we kept saying no fighting, no fighting, no filming, no filming.
Yes, because sometimes we just want to be off. Like, we just want to be off.
But
but
that was a moment where we were not filming that night, so that was separate. But if we had a house, huh?
That's stupid.
No, it ain't, child. I'm like,
we weren't filming at night. That's crazy. If you tell me we filmed from 10 to 10 at 10:05, get out my face.
Nah. If you talking about something that's juicy for the show,
get out my face.
Hot mics rolling. I need cameras rolling, baby. That's me. My camera fuzzy now. My dad keep calling me.
Call him out. I feel like the girls are ganging up on Angela, and I don't like it.
We're talking about wait, concerning her husband and what they had going on.
Not even concerning the husband, but it just seems like now all of a sudden everybody got a problem with Angela. Britt got a problem with Angela. Porsha Ben had a problem with Angela. Now they was trying to bring maybe Drew into it, where Angela was saying she probably whatever. It just seemed like now everybody got a problem with Angela, and they are low-key making her the star of this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. I can't say they're ganging up on her. I feel like they all got something different they want to discuss with her, talk to her about. So I can't say ganging up on her, but they are definitely making her the star of the show. But I think from what we've seen from Mrs. Oakley so far, she's gonna swing back. She's gonna have a good time.
Almost definitely. The Empire gonna strike back.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. She's gonna strike back. She got something coming for these girls.
And I enjoy it. And I just enjoy how subdued and simple she is.
Mm-hmm.
And just everything. Like, Angela be chilling. I don't want her to ever stop chilling. Like, I want her to be in the same energy that she is in. Because when I tell you I love it, I really enjoy it. Now we got to get to this.
Mess. Ooh, that Porsche is silly.
And then here go Kelly on her green screen. Well, I heard her say, and you know Kelly telling the truth. You know she ain't lying.
They ain't
Kelly
lying.
ain't lying.
And then who said, and then the proof is in the pudding, child. Porsche is known for taking somebody's hooves. Let me get my, oh, that was Mrs. Oakley. Let me get the hell up out of here, because according to Porsche's track record, she will steal your husband.
Angela got the fuck from up out of this.
Ooh-wee.
Angela heard that girl say that and said, oh no, bitch, I got to go home. Oh
Couldn't
no,
have been
bitch,
me.
crazy.
I ain't going nowhere. What did you say? You gonna tell me to my face what you said, bitch, about my man, and then we're gonna handle it from there. I ain't going nowhere.
I love a woman who is crazy about her man, like Angela, who says, bitch, I'm not even finna let you disturb my pearls about my man. I'm finna go home to my man right now. Cause I really felt like, cause we've seen Angela get in the paint on the show. So I don't think she's afraid of getting in the paint. I just think when it comes to Charles, she gonna kill somebody about Charles, because Charles already done put her through, you know.
It's giving what's the lady from Basketball Wives in LA? It's giving what's her name?
Jackie.
Jackie Christie. It's giving crazy.
And a little heavenly, or just a little bit.
I seen Heavenly cussing somebody out about her man yesterday.
What I mean, oxygen's still on the earth. So
okay, she said when it come to Dr. Damon, don't tell me you want to fuck my man. I was like, girl, what? It's Tuesday. What you got going on?
I mean, she absolutely right. Don't say no shit like that.
That's why for me, I would have turned it up. Like, that's why I feel like the camera should have been rolling. Because if I would have heard Porsche say that about me and my man, oh, bitch, yes, coming down. Ain't no recording on no phone. I'm coming down there right now. What did you say? You want to do what? Yeah. Yeah, you thought you grabbed a bitch, grabbing Key off that couch. Yeah. You ever seen a bitch get snatched out the pool? By the motherfucking lace front.
Snatched by a pool, but I seen a bitch get hit in the head with a pocketbook by the pool on Married to Medicine.
That was a funny scene. Who's that? Quad and
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh no. Who was that over there fighting?
Toya and Mariah.
That's
Mariah said, "That's your mama. That's my mama."
Quad went over there.
Mariah.
Quad always running somewhere. Did you see when she was fighting with a new man on the beach? Quad went running across the beach.
Absolutely not. But girl, all this damn barbecue sauce everywhere. We clean this shit up.
Girl, let me tell you when Quad really pissed me off though. When what's that little lady name? When she said, "When you in your lesbian relationship," she threw that.
She let Lisa call her up in the face and not stump a mole hole in Lisa.
Ooh, I would have grabbed Lisa. So help me God.
Now, Lisa, if you see this, now me and Lisa cool. You know,
I love Lisa. I used to go to her
Lisa
shop
call
all
offline.
the
I don't gotta talk with Lisa, but Lisa would have been a snatch bitch fucking with me that day.
She would have been snatched with me too.
Like, girl, quiet. How you let this girl bash you in the face with a picture
in the middle of Midtown, in the middle of the day?
She splashed water on you,
called you a lesbian,
called you a coochie eater, and then bashed you in the face with a glass. Lisa would.
Little Lisa, girl, I would have been dragging that bitch down the street by her two front teeth, all the way through Midtown. Girl,
why am I just realizing Quad let Lisa beat her ass on Madison?
On a random Monday at 1 p.m.
on Juniper Street, round the corner.
Literally on Juniper Street. Because that's
Street.
That's right there in Midtown. I know exactly where they was at too. I said, now, Quad, now I would have slapped the shit. I would have beat Lisa all up and through that restaurant.
What Mariah say? 2 points for Toya and 12 points for Lisa. Lisa, go. I missed that Mariah hook on my TV, man.
Yeah, that Mariah was good. I wasn't the biggest fan when it was airing, but as I watch it back, she was good for the show.
I didn't like Mariah while it was airing either, but I always found her funny. Even though I did not like her, I always found her funny. Now that I'm older and I watch scenes like hindsight, and now, you know, I've been around the girls.
She need to come back. Now, that's a good comeback.
Bitch.
They need to stop fucking around with Phaedra and all these new women and stuff. They need to put they keep the new lady and her new fine light skinned man. They all right. But they put Mariah Hutt back in the game.
Baby, I'm
Medicine
watching.
Married Medicine going up.
Married to Medicine
Why
is
do you want to
going
bring
up.
Mariah back? She was
Bring Mariah back and Mama Lucy. I need Mama Lucy.
They got. I mean, and we need Dr. Aiden too because she's still married.
I mean, Aiden, he all right.
He look yang around the house.
Yang around there.
See if he got a little hair plug still in and stuff.
When Lucy was talking about Quad and she said something, cause she envy.
They need
Not
to show
like
what
she
these mamas.
envious or she envies you. She envy.
She thought she said some shit too.
Listen, that Southern woman talk. I knew exactly what she meant and what she said. She told Quad ass up with that. She envy.
She envy, and then a country woman, you just respect what they say. You don't correct them. And look, she is envy, huh?
Yeah, vowels all up the street, commas down the block. It don't matter.
Vowels up the street, commas down the block. You're an idiot.
It just don't matter.
What else happened this damn episode? That was pretty much.
Nah, that's it. Angela packed her motherfucking grip. Even though I do want to make this a sound, I'm gonna make this a skit. Q, when Angela was sitting down and Kelly came up saying good morning.
I don't want to be fake.
So I said, girl, I can't even be fake with you, girl.
I can't even be fake. Angela should have told her ass. Angela really should have went in on her ass right then. She should have gave her a little bit more. She should have tore Kelly ass up. Don't talk about my husband. And don't come down with that fake ass good morning shit. You should, if you're my friend, you should have corrected that bitch in the moment. I don't care what y'all was talking about. This bitch already known for taking somebody's man. Don't play about, y'all should know. I'm like Candy. My man. Don't play about my man, girl.
Especially about Charles. You know what I'm saying? Leave Charles alone.
Girl, that's an icon with a whole lot of money, girl. Don't be saying you gonna fuck my man. Gone.
Right, because according to the streets, Charles may fuck you too. So don't be saying that shit out loud, bitch.
Okay, gone, girl. We don't even play like that. Remember Phaedra told King, gone, girl.
Gone, girl,
I don't play like that now. We play about a lot of things, but money, man, and my kids, let's leave that off the table.
Q, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Could you, as we get up out here, could you be with a man that is rich, can provide the life, but he known for dipping out on you? Could you be with him?
He's known for dipping out on me?
Yeah, like.
Nah, I don't know about everybody in the world knowing about it. Like me in the house dealing with something I think that's different, and that's just some self.
But would you?
No. Me now? Hell no. For what? Why would I? This pussy keep him coming back every night, every day. Why would I need somebody who out doing lolly dotty and everybody? Nah, this over here gonna bring you home every night. Unless I allow you to go out and get yourself.
You know, Q, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If somebody like a Charles was like, if somebody was like a Charles at me at this age I am right now, somebody was like, yeah, come on, bitch, you know, come on, I got you.
And you're known for stepping out on me. It's everybody knowing part for me. Like if you over here, if you paying my bills and you got me up and I shut the fuck up and you shut the fuck up and go do your thing, that's different because I'm up and you got me up. But everybody knowing about it and everybody laughing and giggling and smiling and grinning in my face and knowing I'm out here looking silly. No, man. I don't like to be in the butt of the joke. No.
Yeah, I could be the butt of the joke. Let me get this right quick.
I mean, you really better be back. Like you really.
And let me call one of these TV shows that I don't know and get on the TV show and cry about this man cheating on me. And then I'm gonna dump his ass, and then we're gonna move on. You know,
yeah, I done been there, done that. I don't want.
Charles would just be a connector to the next thing, but I would do it.
I done been through public humiliation, so I'm good on it. Now, when something,
but it wasn't with a Charles though.
I don't give a damn who is.
I'm just asking.
No,
you don't need to trust me.
Who said that?
Nene to Cynthia. Girl, you don't got to
cuss me. You don't got to cuss me, girl. Dang.
Woo.
Yeah, no, it's a no for me. I couldn't do it. My temp too high. I don't like being looked at as silly. I mean, bitch, you better really be buying some houses and cars. I mean, you better be taking care of my mama in there. For me
I'm saying like a Charles. Like what Charles doing?
Charles don't even like her mama.
But he taking care of her.
He don't even speak to him. No.
He taking care of her.
Too much drama.
See, that's how I say, mama, shut your ass up. I don't care if the man don't talk to you. Bitch, he's paying. Excuse me. Sorry, mama, but shut up. Just sit down for right quick. I'm finna Shawnee O'Neal this in 2 seconds. Give me a second.
I ain't got time. I don't like. I'm the big dog over here. Ain't no man gonna be talking to me like that. Talking to me crazy.
You know, sometimes being the big dog is knowing when to act like you the small dog.
Oh, for sure.
You ever seen Star Wars? You ain't gotta watch it. Palpatine, who was like the big dog over there for years. Palpatine was this little frail old man that was
He the real OG.
And he the one. Baby, when they found out Palpatine was the one, and when he let them know he was the one, but he let them know at the right moment that okay, now it's time for me to reveal my true power. Mm-hmm. It's a wrap for you hoes. See, sometimes it's okay to be a little meek and mild. That's one of my cards. It's only 100 of y'all on here, so I'm gonna say it. That's one of my cards, baby. I play weak all the girl. I don't know what's until it's time to.
You known for that, bitch. The world know you for that.
But the only thing is, when I get clocked on it, I really don't be knowing. No one has, and I'm being completely honest, no one has ever clocked the moments where I'm really playing like I don't know what the fuck going on. But sooner or later, I'm finna start doing some podcasts where I'm a reveal some of
go back and
oh yeah, most definitely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know exactly what be going on.
Mm-hmm. Child, let's get ready to get up out of here. I'm sleeping. I've been asleep all night.
What you was doing?
Out bouncing and flouncing.
People go to Sweden and you just lose your mind.
Girl, I guess so.
I know that's right. Bouncing and flouncing. I didn't bounce and flounce. I was in the bed. I'm finna be in the bed again tonight. I just want to go back to this as we close out.
What's up? Child, I'm so tired of Porsha Drew being on her way, girl.
When I tell you I'm so tired of Drew being on her way.
It look like she ready to be messy right there in this photo. Look like she ready to talk some shit right there.
I'm gonna let you know that's officially a part of my lingo. Man, when I said that thing was funny to me, I'm so tired. When I tell you I'm so tired of Drew being on her way.
That was a good one.
That was funny to me. It almost sounded like me and you was talking, or I was talking to Daria or something like. I'm so tired of Drew being on her way. This is a 35-minute flight. Lord, it just didn't turn into a movie. I'm so tired of her being on her way.
Yeah, just let me know when she here. Don't tell me shit else about her being on her way.
About Drew being here.
Please, just let me know when she get here. Just tell her to come see me, because if I hear she on her way one more time, I'm gonna explode. Any final words before we get out of here, Q? We're finally caught up. Yeah, we're finally caught up, guys. Hopefully we don't get behind again.
No, I canceled my travel before. I won't travel again for another 2 weeks. So, and I'm not traveling on a Monday. So,
praise the Lord. No, I don't have anything to say, guys. Follow me on all of my social media sites at Quentin T. Harris. That's on any platform. Quentin T. Harris.
And be sure to check out his show, Bad Boys.
Season 10 on Gemini Film.
On Gemini Film.
And I have some more announcements coming up in just a few weeks. So, guys, stay tuned. I'll be releasing some more stuff, some more projects.
Excuse me. I love that. No, I burped in the mic. I'm sorry. I didn't know if people could hear it.
You good, but that's all I have to say, guys. Love y'all very much. Have an amazing day, and we'll see y'all Monday. That's all I got.
Yeah, we'll see you guys Monday. Be here. Don't go anywhere. I'm back in town for now, so we're going to be on time. You know what I'm saying? Go back, rewatch, like, comment, and subscribe, as well as jump down in the comments and let us know what you thought about some of our opinions on this latest episode of Housewives, okay? See you guys back in the classroom Monday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Oliver Twix YouTube channel. And until next time, my friends, be sure to pray and Kegel.
And Kegel. Wow.
Bye. Tasty, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, 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 yeah.